On Christmas Eve. I'm about to give y'all a gameplay breakdown in depth. I've had a lot of users in my comment section asking for this, so I'm going to show you how I look at the court and think the court, and I'm actually going to break down this gameplay that I had, and I was just completely dumb. I'm going to show you how you read passing lanes. I'm going to show you how to play defense to get those threes that are wide open. Because I'm telling you, in this game, it all stems from defense, meaning hedging, helping your teammates. It's not all about just guarding your man. You have to make sure they don't score. If they don't score, that is your best opportunity to be able to get those big greens that we all want. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you finesse that like button for we can keep this real talk in the algorithm. Because y'all know I'm gonna give it to y'all blood raw. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm showing you exactly what I do, and I'm about to show you exactly how I think the game. And remember, January 14th, we're doing the real MVP giveaway. So the top 3 subscribers, they're going to be getting a gift from your boy, PraviMVP, to support their grind in this 2K. So let's get into it. Let's watch this go down. This is a live gameplay. I'm going to show y'all what I'm thinking. See right here, bodying up my defender, making sure I do my job. Dude got that. But see right here, I'll be looking at the whole court. I'm looking at everywhere their players are and everywhere that my players are. You see me over there in the corner, I'm still looking at that man in the paint. I'm looking at everybody on their team. I'm always analyzing the entire court. I'm never just focused on my individual self, even on offense and defense. Never. I'm always watching the whole court. And I'm always trying to be the first one back on my team. Now watch me take this away. I knew he was going to the middle. Now watch me hedge on him. Boom. Took him away. And I'm going to take that shot away. That's all anticipation. You have to be able to anticipate what the defense is about to do. That's what defense really is. Like I said, you got to be able to be a team defender. If I would allow that man to go across that court and get near that box, get into the box, bad things happen when you let men drive and they get into that box by the paint. So I'm always trying to stop them, especially if you coming in my area. I'm going to body you up. I'm going to bump into you. I'm not going to let you just go over there. And it's just me just finishing out the possession. And I'm gone. I already did my contribution towards the defense. That's not leaking out. You see how I stopped 2 people on 1 possession? That ain't leaking out. That's doing your you already made your contribution towards the defense. You're good to go. Over here, this is just spacing the floor simply. When I come out in games, I don't try to force anything. I fit in the flow, see what type of teammates I have. Right here, this is just, see, I could try to stop my feet in these certain positions where I see a dude coming, like he about to close out. I'm gonna take the shot that's easily available. If I try to stop to dribble to set my feet, I'm gonna probably lose the score altogether. So when it comes to running and I'm already in momentum towards them corners, I just take the fade. Because I mean, that's a hot spot for me. It makes no sense to try to force a 3, and a lot of dudes do that in that situation, and that's where you mess up. Dude was definitely holding it down in the paint this game. Once again, running a break. You see me going to the 3-point line. I never, ever run towards the paint. I'm always looking to try to get that 3. So when you want more threes, when you want to shoot a higher percentage, you have to hunt for efficient threes. And the best ones, of course, are in transition off good defense. They always gonna be the best ones. Instead of trying to run to the paint, you have to on transition be looking for them threes. And when I'm in the corners, I don't just stand there. I get to moving around and mixing it up. PG lost the ball. It's cool, happens. See, I be mixing up my movement, moving around. You move around just to see how your defender is gonna react. You want to see how is he gonna react to me trying to cut, because you know what he gonna do if you just stand there. So you gotta move around. See me still trying to get to that corner, always trying to space it. Hit the other corner, move the ball around, wide open shot. See all those things that popped up? Good ball movement, pass to assist. People don't be doing that. They pass the ball to the nearest person. I skip pass a lot. So if you don't know that whole A and skip and point it in the direction you want, I typically point it towards the corner or the hash. The more you use it, the better you are at it. And I definitely bait. You're going to see a lot of bait in this gameplay. Now, in this one, I'm just like, okay, he's giving up a bunch of boards, a bunch of offensive rebounds. But he was still holding it down. So you can't say nothing when your center's still holding it down, but you see I'm there. I'm like, all right, I see he keep passing it out. He getting boards. Let me stop. Let me stop trying to dip out. Let me play within the defense. Let's make sure they stop the possession. Okay, they stopped it. I hit the turbo. Sometimes I just be walking. And of course, you got to capitalize on these. These build momentum. You see that takeover going up? That build momentum. That's why I always advise for people to have high free throws. That's just supporting. Here we go. I'm back on defense. If he can stop his man, but I'm like, dang, he ain't stopped that man. So here we go. Back another offensive possession. And that one, that's just returning the ball to center. And once again, I got good ball movement. I still penetrated. Got some penetration, got some movement started. It ain't always about scoring. It's about moving and making the defense move. That's what I be trying to tell people. Like you can see right now, I'm trying to get them to throw it to this corner so I can get the steal. That's exactly what I was doing. And when you guarding over here, let me just point this out just for people can see. When you guarding over here, look at this positioning I have. So when you guarding over here, that's exactly where you want to be positioned, right where you see me at, and I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. But eventually, as the game goes, you're gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna be in position, and it's a certain way to guard the corner, and then you use your analog. Don't try to steal with X. Use the analog. You'll get more steals. Like your dude is more reactive when you are actually using the analog as if they your hands and your arms. You gotta make yourself like play like them are your arms. That is what happens. Like I get way more. You get way more steals. Once again, you see how I got my feet in the paint. As I tell y'all, if you get your feet in the paint, good things will happen. Let's see that again. Just watch. I don't got that much ball handling. Beat my man. Boom. Hop step, 2 feet in the paint. Bam. He was wide open. That's just simple basketball, but a lot of people don't be doing that. But once again, look at my takeover. Building. So as you build momentum, the more effective you will be. It's beyond just your little takeover. It's just a whole momentum engine you building. Boom. You see? Skip pass to the corner. I do that a lot because it stretches the defense out. Instead of just passing it to the man that's right near you, use more skip passes because it's gonna make the defense have to run. Now, of course, this is my build with 85 passing, but most of my builds got like my perimeter punisher got a 91, and then Snag Mahomes got a 97. So I don't suffer from the inability to make skip passes because they're easily interceptable. A lot of people do. A lot of people do, but not me. That was a good pass by the big. He didn't capitalize on his shots, and that's poor shot timing. Just threw that up in the half. My man, he ain't doing nothing. He ineffective. Good shot. That's just spacing. Just staying out of the people's way. Like if you pay attention to my game plays, I'm always positioning myself somewhere where I can shoot amongst the 3-point line, and I always follow the four corners theory with the crown offense. Basically, it's a middle, and then it's four corners on the court. I always fell into one of those four spaces. If you want to shoot high percentage, you have to follow that theory. He just standing there. He finally got one, and that's just my man being out. Well, he getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That dude on that other team, he was getting a lot of offensive rebounds, and my man was just posted. So yeah, I gave up a three. Still over there. Nope. See, he thought it was gonna keep being free. Absolutely not. And that's weird that they give me a good shot contest and a bad block attempt all in the same thing. It just makes no sense. They need to stop it. Attempting to block a shot, that shouldn't be penalizing you unless it's as egregious. And that's just passing it along. Unselfishness. Once again, my feet was inside the paint. So the defense has to react. Like a lot of y'all jump and go up with a shot when you don't have to. Once you have penetrated the paint, you no longer really have to. You really done your job because you compromising the defense. That was a beautiful read. That was a beautiful read. This is once again, see, he doing all that dribbling. I'm over here in the corner. I don't respect my man. Let me let you into some insight how I'm thinking. I don't, at this point, I just seen him miss 2 wide open shots. I don't respect him as a shooter. Not at all. So now I'm starting to focus on other players on his team. And this is what I'll be talking about when I was talking about RNG. When you got a dude on your team that cannot shoot, and then you got a man like me on the opposite team, watch what happens as this game develops because I don't respect him as a shooter. So I'm reading. I see all the congestion that's up on the 3-point line. You see how they're incorrectly spaced? There's nobody in that left corner over there. Now you see the big, he kind of got inside positioning, but if that man doesn't have the passing to get that there, it's not really there. Plus you got backhand Chief kind of shading in that direction, so it's going to make him not even want to really pass that. But I read this one right here. I'm in the prime. That spot that I'm in right there. That is how you do. That is how you guard the. You see where the little box is, where the center is at. So you want to be right where I'm at, and you can guard basically. And it's because dude ain't all the way deep corner. That's another thing. If y'all don't position the court right, look, dude, it's 13 seconds on the shot clock, and the dude on the other team is just now starting to go over to the left corner, but it's 11 seconds later. This scrambling around the court. As I tell people, this don't do nothing but cause turnovers. And me, I have read that number 12 is open. I feel like number 37 is about to pass it to him. It's all about using those ultra instincts, bro. At this point, you got to trust what you feel. You have to trust that what you see or what you think is about to happen is about to happen. And that's how you jump them lanes. And he was stupid because I kind of creeped up, like, and he really still did it. And then that's just feeding my teammates. That builds camaraderie. He gonna wanna share with me because he like, dang, he just threw that lob. He ain't had to do that. Yes, and it kept my two-way tenacity on. I was still going for that steal. Just jumped a little bit too much. Once again, he's a poor shooter. That was an excellent steal. Excellent steal. But like I said, dudes be running to me and leave they man. Happens a lot. That's a center with just poor IQ, bro. Moving around. But I moved from corner to corner. I always stay in, once again, skip past to the hash. Look what happens. I'm always throwing it to one of the four corners is how I play the game. I do not think like I'm back in that spot to be able you see me? I'm in that spot. That's the spot. And I'm using the stick. You cannot use X. If you use X, that is what's gonna throw you out of position a whole lot. You can't use that. Look, you see me running to one of the four corners? Always. It's the two hashes in the two corners. And right there, I also felt like he could have just passed it one more to me. Cause I'm like, watch this again. I'm open. I'm open. Like right here, I'm open. He's open too, but it all depends on who's the shooter. I don't know his stats. This is like I said, I play with all randoms, but if you know me, man, that like any good look I get is it's a high percentage chance of that going in. Like that's a fuck up on their whole team to have me just with nobody there for a wide open catch and shoot. But you can't get mad at a dude for shooting an open shot, and we was up. So I ain't really that concerned. But just for y'all, always pass to the man who you know on your team is the shooter. Like always, like skip your shot for the dude who been knocking them down and known to knock them down. So now I'm hot. I tried to throw a flashy pass and ruined that play because 2K threw it behind me. Think I'm gonna come on the mic and say something and let him know. Yup, I let him know. That's why you seen the mic turn on. Hey man, that's my bad. That's accountability. Because me trying to throw a flashy ruined an easy bucket for somebody else. So now I'm mad. Now I feel like I gotta get it back in blood. Like when I messed up offensively, I want it back defensively. And I'm like, dang, he keeping me in the corner. Like, I have to be over here. And that's what y'all don't understand. Like going to the corner don't just benefit you, it benefits your team. Because taking me out of offense definitely helps them. I probably could have had that. That's me being unselfish. But I probably could have had that dunk. That's me being unselfish. And he probably wasn't even ready for it. But like I said, unselfishness sometimes can lead to a mistake. Like sometimes just being aggressive works better. Which I am going to pick up my aggression as this game goes. But like I said, I'm always trying to fill out my teammates and make sure they feel involved. That's why I'm really a PG. Like I can play shooting guard because I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Any good look you give me, it's at that moment you f***ed up. You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot give me open looks. Like I said, like I showed y'all in the video about RNG. I'm a shooter. You can't leave me open ever. And as you see, I only really played proving ground on my guards because I can't. They don't shoot good enough in rec to give me the space where it ain't somebody. I don't always got two people on me. It's not. They're not good enough in rec. Like, and then they're smarter here. But as you see, my team, that is why we got a turnover. That is why that was almost a turnover. I want you to look at the spacing on the team. When I tell y'all you need to fill the four corners, look at our spacing. You see that left corner, ain't nobody in it, and then it's a dude in the paint. So we got. I mean, even number 45 looked like he about to enter the paint. He's not in the corner like that. That hash over there to take a shot. And then the other dude, I have no clue. He's somewhere, he way up somewhere. He not where he supposed to be as far as to be able to, make sure this offense run right. That's why all of them at the top of the key like that. That's why he almost threw a turnover. Somebody should have been in the corner. If somebody would have been in the corner, it's a wide open shot. Dude's lack of space and IQ be making this game way more difficult than it needs to be. Space and IQ be so important. So me, I'm already preparing to get back. You see that? I have the same mentality on offense as I do on defense. If you pay attention, I'm normally always look, interception. Messed up. I was already prepared for it. You see what I'm saying? You got to read your teammates. I'm reading them. I'm like, okay, they look like I already knew like they're shooting the ball. And if you know somebody about to shoot the ball, get in position to play defense. And I just took that away. And once again, that is with the stick. You have to catch that like that's your hands, bro. You cannot be using X or you're not going to get as much steals. I'm using the stick. And you like it's all anticipation. Once again, I'm in position. Can't you see me reading? He messed up. He messed up. When you see somebody like this already back, And he sees that I have, defensive take. Bro, I'm reading the court. Soon as I got right here, you can see me about to turn around. Like I'm literally holding LT at this point. I'm fast enough to get to where I need to be, and then I'm looking to see what you gonna do. And I knew he was about to try to pass the 87. That's using anticipation. And then look, that still made somebody quit. They had enough. Once again, easy read. Easy read. He blew it, but that was an easy read for me. Two men came to me. Once it's another man on me, I'm getting rid of it. I don't do too much. It's easy. Once again, space in the court with that four corner theory. Like it's four pockets on the court. And the crown spacing, which is basically 5 out spacing. I'm always filling one of them because that's just smart. Once again, I'm trying to run to one of the corners. If I get it on that hash and ain't nobody there, I'm shooting it. If I can get all the way to the corner, I'm gonna get all the way to the corner because that's the most efficient shots. I tell people this all the time. Some dudes don't even want to go to the corner. They stop hash, and that's why you don't shoot that high of a percentage. That is why. Even if you study Curry's game, he does most of his damage from corner threes. It's in the NBA scouting report. But all dudes be caught up with is the deep threes. They don't understand how to keep the efficiency there, and that's why they lack it. As you can see, I've already been dominant on both sides of the courts in all facets of the game, from passing, stealing, everything. And it's all from anticipation, spacing, and just playing with IQ. See, icons up, reading them. But I'm like, damn, they ain't in the, why is they not in position? So I'm like, let me get rid of this. Because they not in position. So now I'm trying to find one of the four corners, but they running around. I'm like, all right, I found the middle. Missed me. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is what you go through when you know you playing with randoms. Just pay attention. I'm about to run to the middle. Hold on. Not right here. I'm about to come around. Boom. Right here. That cut is there. That cut is there. It's no reason why this dude did not throw the lob or pass me the ball. Look at where my man is and look at where I'm at. Even my hand is up. There's no possible way a person could tell me he didn't see me. But this is what goes, this is what I go through when I play with random. So I got to come back out and then we settle for a contested jump shot because of somebody else's selfishness. Just how it goes. When you playing with somebody who don't read the court, that's how it goes. You miss out on high efficiency chances because that was an easy pass for him to make. He just didn't. Once again, I'm reading the court. I'm taking away the hot spots. I know that dudes try to cut back door. He thought he had a shot. He thought wrong. Once again, you see how I filled it? And he took up a contested too, but let's read the court. Let's read the court. Did he make the right decision? Already, you see 00 was kind of coming that way. Me and Backhand Chief, we running the break correctly. We both trying to space out, but he's about to get beat because I'm already in front of him. So I'm just going to fill in, and he going to stop behind me. See? And when he went up, he had no reason to. Now, he got the bucket. But I'm talking about when you play competitive and you really, really play competitive, you're supposed to pass out to the corner. I just want y'all to know that. Like, everybody watching, you're not supposed to do this. This is incorrect. Because, see, right here is when he's supposed to pass. He got either one of us he can pass it to. I'm not talking about just me. He can pass it to either one of us because look at where the center is going now. The center is coming towards you. The center is coming straight towards him. There's no way he can recover. I got dead eye on legend. So even no matter what, he cannot get a contest on me. But he goes up on two people. He got it. So ain't nobody gonna say too much. Then he got a steal. Dude went up with a contested shot, scored again. When you scoring, nobody can really say anything. I went for a steal, messed up, compromised the defense. You get what I'm saying? I can take response. Now, when you go for steals, it can compromise the defense. But at the same time, you got to know when. I'm looking at the score. And now he didn't switch the AI on me. My man didn't completely switch the AI on me. He ain't guard me no more. And another thing, I use the icons to always make sure I'm put back on my man. You will see, I try to intercept that too. Which I should have had. I'm like, I should have had that. And it's really because, as you see, I don't respect him as a player, as a shooter. So I gamble more. If it was an actual good team, I wouldn't gamble as much as far as like he's a good, like he knows what he's doing. And they actually, but this team I had of randoms, they were good as far as defensively. So when you got a good defensive team, same cut I had. He didn't hit me, but he hit him. And his cut wasn't as open as mine. Now, once again, I'm in that spot. Gone. As soon as I seen that bad shot go up, I'm gone. I'm out of there. And I'm trying to get back on defense too. Same energy. I seen it. I was like, that looked dumb. Gone. I be reading it all the time. All the time. You have to stay reading the court. He thought he had an open shot. He did, but not when he can hit. Once again, running the break after you play defense, get to one of the four spaces on the crown. It's the middle position, and then you got two corners, two hashes. You have to fill those. If you want to be an effective shooter, that's how you got to read the court. Always read the court. Look, boom, had to cut again. Had to cut again. My teams, they really don't be seeing me, and I could have way more points almost every game I play. But when you play with randoms, they ain't really looking for you. See, right here, you can just tell by his positioning. He did not run and get back and take away the baseline. When I see that a person is not in position to take away the baseline, I'm going to cut. Now, backhanded Chief is already passing it. But I read the court so well that if I was Rio Chai, I would have already, like, skipped past it. I would have already been seeing my dude cut. And that's why I said I'm a point guard. But see, I ain't even, I've just, and it was a little bit too premature, but on the cut, but not really because dude just passed it incorrectly to the wrong person. Interception. Oh, no, he got that. No, he did. That's the beauty of having always put interior on your lockdowns. Once again, you see, I filled one of the four spaces on the court. I'm batting the first one back on defense. I'm reading. I don't respect him. He hit one. He made me pay for it. Cut. He threw it to the other person, but I had it again. But I don't be saying nothing when it's a game like this. Interception. You get what I'm saying? I was reading it. Even when it's AIs, you got to still play that. The way I look at it, I be taking away the corner. I'm taking away the corners. Like, it ain't gonna be too much going on. Once again, I had him again. Oh no, this is repeating the same thing. Tip that out of bounds. Still playing them now. Once you make a shot, make a couple shots, I'll defend you. I'm getting another one. And that right there, sometimes you got to do that. Y'all pay attention. Like, this is how I stop my feet to remain, get your feet reset. See, the pass gonna come. Bad pass. It like kept me moving, got me sliding. I pump fake to stop myself to get it, make it set. And soon as and I don't do nothing but increase your chances of making that shot versus having a fade. Now you can't do that every time. You got to know who you're going against. And then if you got the speed difference on your man, which I do, like, that's why sometimes I like being out of position. Was I the small forward this game? I don't know. But once again, you see me floating on him. He really can't keep up with me. He didn't switch the position. He didn't switch the matchup, put the center on me. And so I just went to the center. It's that simple of a read. Like, I'm like, if he not on me where he supposed to be, then he on an even bigger mismatch if he got the center on me. So I just threw it RBR or RBL, whatever one it is for the center. I just did the right thing. It's not hard. And that's why I got an A plus at this time, because I'm just playing within the team and look, open. Once again, like I said, this team they wasn't necessarily featuring me. Just I was in the Florida offense and they was doing their own thing. But right here, I'm open. I'm about to come in bounds, but I'm open right here. No matter what, if he passes it, I'm shooting over 87. Once again, I have dead eye on Legend. And plus, he's not a great defender already as it is. I'm already hot, but he goes up on the center and another dude and he gets it. That's cool. Some people's passing ain't high enough either, so it really depends on the passing. But if I was the PG, it would get there fast enough. But I don't know about him. So matter of fact, maybe he didn't do it because it wouldn't have got there fast enough. I'm open again. He throws it the opposite way. I'm still open. And then they turn the ball over. See, and now at this point, I'll be feeling like, see, they just don't want me to score so much. Like, now your team is guarding you better than your own matchup. They be trying to force certain people to score, or they be trying to like, oh, let me get some. I don't know what they doing, but I was open a bunch more than what I actually capitalize on. And that's why I be leaving teams. Like, even if we win, that's why I'll leave. Like, that's why I don't really repeat with teams, because they do stupid stuff like that. And once again, that's just following my principles of filling one of the positions on the crown. It's for two corners, two hashes. Every single time, every single fast break, real shooters gonna look for the 3-point shots. I don't know why he shot that. I wasn't gonna give him no more threes. I was already convinced, like, okay, it's time to lock him up. See, the pass stunned the man, but once again, that's another skip pass. He played some good defense on that one. That was a good possession by them. He finally got him a little bucket, just running to the rim. But once the big man is down there, that's on him. Got it again. Not wasn't a three, but I take it. See, a lot of people try to bounce back and do extra stuff. Just take what's there. You already open. I'm not moving or anything if I catch it wide open. I don't care that much to try to force the three. Heck no, I'm taking the two that they already just gave me with their lack of defense. A point a bucket is how I look at it. And at this point, I'm 100% from the field with 22 points and 5 assists and no turnovers. So that is how I play. I'm a high efficiency guard. I ain't thinking about, I don't want to do anything that's inefficient. I know my shots. I know my spots. I stick to it. I was trying to throw the lob. I was already tapping it, but I probably could have shot that. But I was trying to interception. Once again, reading that AI. I knowing my man probably tapping for the ball. That's all that was. I played him, really. I played the AI. I purposely shaded off just a little bit to try to bait the AI to throw it, and he did. Look, I'm going to pretend like I'm going towards the middle, whoop, and pop right back out just to get him to do that. It work against humans too. We'll always shade a little bit towards the middle, then go right back out. And with me having high agility on this build, especially when I'm in that I got the pest takeover on, it's over with. I'm so quick. So I can play multiple spots at once. It all comes down, and your build does matter in these situations. Once again, I'm in that spot. That spot right there is where I get a lot of interceptions, especially when they coming up the court. Just get right there in that spot when they coming up the court, and then when they come down the court, you go to the other spot I'm gonna show you on the court. You kind of back off of them, but not too far, and you play cat and mouse. I be coming up, going down, like take away like right there, that baseline. Especially if you don't respect them as a shooter. I go near the box. Like I'm always protecting that box. Like you can go right to the outside of the box and like bait them. Come up from it, then go back down, then go back up from it. That's how you take a shooter out of it. Really gonna know what you're doing. They ain't gonna know where you at. You gotta constantly make them think. Right here again, I love to be in the middle. I like being a point of attack defender. I'm an excellent point of attack defender. I like being in the middle of the court for real. I get a lot of steals. If I was just on ball and just playing the middle of the court, man, I'll just be disruptive, period. They'll struggle to score. But we had pretty much good defenders on this team across the board. That's why they were struggling to score throughout this entire game. They really wasn't having no kind of motion. Once again, look at my man. Lost. I'm open. I'm waiting for it. And see, green. Even with the late pass, it don't matter. He took forever to pass it. He really didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell when your teammates is really hating on your success. Why? I don't know. But he was. See me stay away from him? I stayed away from him to make sure he had that shot. And here go me once again getting back. So if you always the first one down on offense, you should have that same energy on defense. Same energy. Look at me still trying to get back. Still not giving up on the play. Into the four corner, into one of the spots on the crown every single time. Look, number 16, he should have went to the other hash. Now he making his way to the corner, but that's how I play. Corner wide open. Corner wide open. Why he take that dumb shot? I don't know. This is interception. You get what I'm saying? I'm always reading the court. Always reading the court. As soon as he shot that, I knew to get back. Look, the ball ain't even hit the rim yet, and look at me. My dude is already into that position, and so is my man. Look at the red shoes, dude. He about to start leaking out as well. So as soon as I seen that, right here, I'm already done read this. You get what I'm saying? I already hit the R. Oh no, I hit it when I got near that box. Because it sailed. And that's what happened. When you throw a sail pass, it's over with. But that was my man spamming the A button, trying to get that leak out. See the stupid stuff he just did? He could have just passed me the ball, but they didn't want to. This team, like I said, they wasn't really trying to help me have a good game. Look, wide open. I was wide open. As soon as he caught the ball, he could have gave it to me, but he did not. He did not. Ran into me. He threw me the lob, but I prefer to have a three. I would have preferred to have the three. Like, I know he's seen it. On me playing defense, like I said. Buddy up. Put the beats on him. You gotta play both sides. That's the best way to score and get high quality shots. Boom, both sides. He thought he had it. I don't know why, because he should know by now. Look, open again, and he didn't pass it to me. So this dude really, with the blue hair, he was hating the whole time. He was hating for real. Once I started doing good, he was hating. Especially on these outlets. If you pay attention, I always be the one with the outlet, and he don't throw it to me. Like, you gotta understand, that's a center. That is a center. That gap that he giving me, he's not gonna get no contest because center gotta be up on you to get a contest, especially when you got legend dead eye. Like I had it when he was at the top of the 3-point line, could have passed it to me. He didn't. Because he didn't want to. He didn't want me to shoot anymore. He didn't want me to. That's how your teammates be when you out here with randoms. Read that again. Read it again. I knew he was tapping A. I knew he was tapping A. That's all it come down to. Look, I'm once again playing towards the middle. I'm trying to let the AI throw it to him. And once I seen, like, I'm seeing all the way back there what's going on, even though I'm up there. As soon as I seen it in the air, that was dumb. And look, I throw it straight up. Waste no time. Had the wide open shot again. He forces it again. Trying to bait. Too far though. Didn't have the right angle on it. And that's partially because dude's horrible shot selection. Once again, like I said, a lot of my games could be 40-point games, bro. A lot of them. A lot of my 30s is really 40s. It's really 40s. And it's sad that dudes play like this. But you see the AI about to leave. The AI has left the building. I'm wide open and look at what type of shot he's shooting. Because he want to score, and I guess he tired of seeing me do it. Brick. All right, MVP gang, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, let me know below in the comments and like. It's take a lot more time to make, so show support and I'll continue to make them. It's your boy PraviMVP, and I'm out.